Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our report on the colorectal cancer clinical trial landscape going into 2024. As always, we're excited to share our annual review on the state of development for this important therapeutic area. 2024 is shaping up to be a big year for colorectal cancer trials after a slow 2023. More than 110 industry-sponsored trials reached completion globally, marking a 19% increase over the prior year. This uptick signals renewed focus on biomarker-guided therapies, immuno-oncology combinations, and next-gen modalities like bispecific antibodies. In this report, we will highlight key trends from 2024 and discuss what they mean for the future of CRC treatment and prognosis. One standout trend is that nearly two-thirds of all new trials initiated in 2024 were combination therapies. Specifically, the ratio of combination therapy trials to monotherapy trials stands at approximately 2.3 to 1. Notably, this shift is more pronounced within late-stage clinical studies aiming to enhance progression-free survival and overall survival outcomes. Geographically, colorectal cancer trials in 2024 were heavily concentrated across three regions. North America, particularly the United States, continues to lead with 43% of global CRC trial activity. This dominance is fueled by access to biomarker-rich patient registries and proactive screening protocols targeting MSIH or DMMR subtypes. Europe, with 31% of trials, notably Germany, Spain, and the United Kingdom, contribute significantly. This is supported by cross-institutional collaboration and high R&D infrastructure. East Asia, spearheaded by Japan and South Korea, claims 14% of trials. Here, molecular screening and rare mutation-focused trials are gaining regulatory traction. Together, these three geographies accounted for over 88% of CRC clinical trial activity worldwide in 2024. Next, we see that the top three strata for CRC trials in 2024 mirror those in previous years, but their relative importance is shifting. First, MSI status, which helps identify patients who will respond best to immunotherapy. Stratifying by MSI high versus microsatellite stable, or MSS, is crucial as MSI high CRC patients demonstrate significantly better outcomes with checkpoint inhibitors. Second, RAS BRAF mutation status. Trials are increasingly segmenting patients by KRAS mutation status, especially KRAS wild type and BRAF-V600E mutations. This is to optimize eligibility for targeted therapies such as EGFR and BRAF inhibitors. Third, tumor location, left-sided versus right-sided. Right-sided tumors, often associated with a poorer prognosis and distinct therapeutic responses, are now commonly used as a stratification variable in large-scale phase 3 trials. The top 5 biomarkers utilized in CRC trials continue to be well established, with newer iterations gaining prominence. These include KRAS, including KRAS G1-C. It is used to either exclude patients from therapy based on mutation status or to target therapy to those with specific mutations. BRAF-V600E serves as a critical biomarker for personalizing therapy with BRAF and MEK inhibitors. MSI or MMR status guides eligibility for immunotherapy, particularly in early and late stages. HER2 amplification is gaining traction as a viable target in select metastatic CRC patients. Finally, circulating tumor DNA or ctDNA, increasingly used in trials for minimal residual disease detection and monitoring recurrence risk. In terms of the top 3 modalities driving late-stage CRC trials, first are immuno-oncology, or IO, and targeted combinations. Notably, trials testing PD-1, PD-L1 inhibitors in combination with anti-VEGF agents or chemotherapy are leading the strategy to address immunologically cold MSS tumors. Second, EGFR and BRAF inhibitor combinations. These targeted combinations, for example, encorafenib plus cetuximab, are gaining traction in BRAF-V600E positive CRC. They are increasingly being explored with third-line or maintenance therapies. And third, bispecific antibodies and T-cell engagers or TCS. In terms of the combination versus monotherapy ratio among the completed 110 CRC trials in 2024, approximately 77 trials involved combination therapies, and around 33 trials were monotherapy focused, resulting in a combination to monotherapy ratio of 2.3 to 1. This underscores the increasing complexity and mechanistic layering of advanced CRC treatment approaches. Looking ahead to 2025 and beyond, earnings per share or EPS is expected to benefit significantly from late-stage CRC assets. We forecast that the 5 leading assets will contribute over $2 billion to EPS in 2026. Our analysis reveals that encorafenib plus cetuximab from Pfizer will likely lead the pack, expanding from its approved indication to BRAF V600E mutant metastatic CRC. Other notable contributors include dostumlimab bevacizumab from GSK, amivantamab VMJW from Johnson & Johnson, XmAb841 from Xencor, and sunvozertinib from Dizal Pharma. These projections factor in current Phase 3 success probabilities, estimated pricing and uptake, market competition, and delay risks. Finally, the top CROs leading CRC clinical trials in 2024, IQVIA, Parexel, and Syneos Health, are noted for their utilization of adaptive trial design. Notably, IQVIA is implementing biomarker adaptive designs using ctDNA and MSI status for arm switching and patient cohort prioritization, particularly in MSS-focused IO trials. Parexel is leading Phase 2, 3 global trials for bispecific antibodies incorporating adaptive enrollment and real-time futility analyses. Meanwhile, Syneos Health is conducting decentralized and defocused studies and integrating liquid biopsy to support dynamic eligibility updates in real time. As we conclude our report, it's clear that the colorectal cancer trial landscape is evolving into a biomarker-driven, adaptively designed ecosystem. While checkpoint inhibitors have revolutionized MSI-CRC management, the MSS space remains a frontier with high unmet needs. Major growth and innovation opportunities lie in expanding immunotherapy into MSS-CRC via combinations, enhancing ctDNA-based patient selection and MRD monitoring, deploying bispecifics and T-cell engagers in late-stage disease, and broadening access and early-line use of EGFR plus BRAF combinations. Colorectal cancer drug development is entering an era defined by modality convergence, precision trial design, and commercial selectivity, setting the tone for oncology R&D through 2026 and beyond. Thank you for joining us today. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. Until next time, stay healthy and be well.